Hey, it's Amanda. Welcome to your day 5. You've made it this far. Give yourself a little whoop whoop because I know it's a little bit challenge to get started. But everything that you do in your business and work it every day, it's going to help you in the long run. You really have to put your basic steps forward to get a feel for this, and it's just repeating it. So do your basics and get it done. You're doing awesome. So keep it up. We're talking about challenge groups today and challenge packs. It's going to be a fun little discussion here. So I love challenge groups. They're done on Facebook. You can do fit clubs as well, real life fit clubs, and they're awesome. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about getting challenge groups together on social media. So fun. I do a lot of these and they're so great, and you can really help a lot of people in a challenge group. It's so fun. You can do freebies, and then you can do ones that are really going to make money for you in the end. What you want to do as a new coach is actually start a group. So start a Facebook group, call it whatever, 5-day drinking water, and see how much intake we can take, eating clean, or a 5-day booty workout or whatever. You can do your free workouts first in a challenge group because you're going to get a lot of people that, oh, free challenge, and they'll all jump in on the bandwagon for you. And so you can see and make sure that they take their measurements and weigh themselves and their pictures on day 1, and then measure and weigh themselves on day 5, so they can see the difference and you can get credibility. You want to earn that right to be able to now ask people to buy a challenge pack. Okay, so if they've done so well in the 5 days, then how about a challenge pack? And you might want to run 1 or 2 5-day challenges to get your feet wet, maybe even 3, depending on your comfort level and how much of a testimonial you've gotten out of those. Then you want to start a challenge group that people buy a challenge pack. And if people are already interested in Shakeology, then a challenge pack is definitely the way to go because it includes Shakeology. It also includes their program of choice and also a free club membership. Yes, those club memberships cost by quarter. They're like $38.87 a quarter, and they're getting it for free for 30 days. Woo-hoo. And then they also get you as a coach. Hello, and your free and your challenge groups, that's also included, right? So they're getting a great deal when they get a challenge pack. Love, love, love. So if they love Shakeology, and that costs about $130, $140, then if they get a challenge pack that's $140, there's always one on sale per month. And if they get that, it's like getting their workout program for like $10. Totally a deal, right? Totally a deal. So when you're starting up your group on Facebook, you got to pick a name, whatever name that you can run. Let's get Slim for spring. Something cute, whatever, fun. And so you'll name your group, you'll start adding people, but only add people that want to be in there. Because if you start adding all these people in, they're like, why am I in this group? But they don't even know, and then they're kind of mad at you. So make sure that you are adding people to your group that want to be in that challenge or are interested. And if you're making that group just because people are interested, and you start sharing the information in that group, and then, take out the people that don't want to be in there afterwards, and they can drop out. But if it's only those people that are purchasing whatever challenge that you're doing for that time. So say you're doing like a 21-day fix. So those people need to purchase the 21-day fix challenge pack. If they have Shakeology already and they just want to purchase the 21-day fix, it's up to you if you say yes. I mean, I would. Or if they've got the 21-day fix and now they need Shakeology, then I would say they have to purchase Shakeology to get in, so they equal out everybody else. So they need to be bought in so that they stay in and actually do the program. That's what I found. If people don't buy things, they're pretty much not going to do it, unless it's the 5 free days. And maybe some of them do it and some of them don't. So make sure you get those people in on your challenge groups by getting their challenge packs, and then it's so much fun. So number 1, what you need to do is make up a name, create your Facebook group. Number 2 is get people to get in there and buy in their challenge packs. Number 3 is complete their challenge packs with Shakeology so that they can qualify to join. Okay. What other notes do I have? Have those people talk about Shakeology that have it too. The reason why you want people to have Shakeology and the program is so that when you're talking about Shakeology, they don't kind of feel left out. because chances are good that there's going to be a note somewhere, a nutrition tip about Shakeology. And if they don't have it, they're going to be sitting there like, yeah, I don't have Shakeology, you know. Yeah, it might promote it, but they, you know, it's nice to have them have it from the get-go so that they know exactly what you're talking about and they can really engage better in the group. Also, get to know the 5-step invite process on forming a challenge group. There's 5-step process to do that. It's in your online office. So you're going to go there and you're going to check out. There's a call and a script. So what you can do is you can copy and paste that script to invite people to your challenge group, and then copy paste and then customize it for that particular person. Okay, so super easy. You just have to go see the steps and just copy and paste and invite people to your challenge group. Super fun. I would invite 5 to 10 people a week, and make sure you are putting it out there like 3 weeks in advance that you have one, or to 2 weeks in advance that you're having a challenge group coming up, because it'll take that long for people to order their shipment of their challenge pack and to get it in time. So make sure you put it out there a couple weeks, and you can post 5 to times a week. Just don't do it like 5 times a day. You know, so you just want to post that you have it, but not inundate them with how like, come in to my challenge group, blah, blah, blah. But you really want to send personal invites, and you want to make sure that people are clear on what it is. So make sure when you are posting about it that you are clear that of what steps that they need to take in order to, or have them message you for information. Okay. So let's see what else. Post 3 to 4 times on Facebook about your challenge. I said 5 to 10, and you can do 5 to 10. I've got 3 to 4 times a week because sometimes you just get a little crazy when I say 5 to 10. I think that's why I rewrote that. Right? Okay, so let's see. I have one coming up, and it was supposed to be starting yesterday, and I didn't have enough people that were interested, or they totally forgot about it. So I pushed it back, and I was going to start next Monday, but instead of that, I pushed it back even another week because I thought, you know, I'm going to give myself 2 weeks and I'm not going to rush things. I have someone that really wants to start like right now, so I'm just going to let her start. But when I really start in a couple of weeks, then I'm going to have her start again. So, you know, like if she wants to start now, go ahead, but I'm not starting a challenge group just for her. I'm going to have her included in the other challenge group. But if she wants to start the program now and get a heads up, then all the power to you, sister. Do it, you know, right? And I'm going to support her doing that. And I'll check in with her on Facebook, but I want to make sure she jumps into the challenge group so she can be a part of the big group. So let's see. When you post on Facebook about your challenges, make sure you post with a picture. Just grab any random picture that's out there. Like you can Google a picture of spring or whatever, or you know, someone lifting weights or whatever you've got, and include that in your post about it, because that will rank higher in Facebook. You'll be seen more, so just make sure you know that. And people like to see a picture, so don't send details to people unless they ask for them. So you don't want to post a whole big huge thing about your challenge group. You really want just the basics, and then let them ask you questions, and then send them more of the information only if they ask about it. Okay. All right, so here's your homework: is look through the 5-step guide to invite people to your challenge groups. And just go out there and create one. Think about it now and create. You can do this. It's just a little challenge group. You got this. No problem.